Yeah, welcome to When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop. I'm your show host, is Real Picasso. We tuning live from St. Louis, Missouri. Today's guest is, tell them your name and where you from, family.
Mel Love, Link, the movement you want to move with. You know what I mean? Straight from Harlem, New York. What's going on, St. Louis? In the
What's that?
world?
Yeah. What's the word, man? Tell the people, man, how was it for you growing up in Harlem, New York, man?
Yo, it was exciting. You know what I mean? Growing up in Harlem, New York, you know what I mean? Doing my thing out there. Growing up with some good friends and family. We had rough times too, you know what I mean? Everything wasn't all peaches and cream, but, we made it out, the surveillance, you know what I mean? 47 years of my life, when they told me that I wasn't going to amount to shit or I wasn't going to make it, I'm here, 47, you know what I mean? And still moving forward, doing what I do best, link to link.
Link the link. Hey, yeah, family, that's energy in motion. You know, energy never stops. They can't stop the God.
You already know it. You know what I mean? That's how we moving out here. Godspeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
Man, I fell in love with hip hop since my mom was a rapper and she gave birth to me. I came out spitting, family.
Okay. That's what's up. So it was embedded in you.
Yeah, man, my dad and my mom, you know what I mean? My dad was a singer. He was writing songs with his good friends and his cousin Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, his friend Smokey Robinson, and a couple of other people. My mom, she was, rapping and everything like that, doing her thing. And my dad used to, when I was younger with me and my sisters, he used to write songs and be like, Mel, sing this song. So I had to sing for his friends and family members that came over the house. So, he was prepping me for what I do today. So I had lots of training, family, from the beginning.
Well, so you said your family is basically was linked in with Smokey Robinson them?
Yeah, family. You know what I mean?
That's
Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers is my dad's first cousin.
I love that movie, man. Why did you fall in love? That was my favorite movie, man. I used to sing that shit all the time. Why do fools fall in love?
Right, yeah, that was my dad's first
somebody. Yeah. Okay. So when was your awakening to your God-given talent? When did you know that you had this talent?
When I started doing stuff, you know what I mean? Like sitting down in my room by myself, and my dad used to have these different stereo sets and he was about to throw them out to get a new one. I just said, Dad, let me get that. So he was like, what are you using it for? I was like, let me just get it. Since you're going to throw it out, let me have it. So he gave it to me and I used to just stack them up, and it was tape decks, you know what I mean? And I created a little studio in my room from tape decks, just recording myself on one, beating on the pots and pans and filling up cups of water, you know what I mean, to certain angles and everything. I don't know. God just gave me the vision to do these things, and I just did it and made it happen. And then he came in my room one day and I was just recording, putting the speakers in my window so people downstairs that's sitting in the front can hear what I was doing. So sometimes they'll yell up to my window, yo, that shit sound hot. Or sometimes they be like, that shit is trash, turn that shit off. You know what I mean? So I had to get the real from my people that I was growing up with that was telling me the truth. You know what I mean? No yes men, just real stuff. When you living in the projects, you know what I mean? They'll let you know the truth, or will you got it or not.
That's real. That's 100. That's real shit. Now, who was your motivation and inspiration on your journey in this music industry?
My dad, my mom, my sisters, my little brothers, and my good friends that I grew up with in my hood, you know what I mean? Because everybody was talented, man. That's why I came up with the name Link the Link, because I wanted to link up with everybody in my hood to let them know, like, yo, we got to make it out the projects and we got to take this somewhere, and I just started trying to work with everybody. I started managing half my hood. Everybody that was doing something, moving and shaking, doing what they had to do. I was just managing them, to give them the insight of what was going on, because I had my journey and I ran off and just started doing a hell of a lot of stuff that a lot of people still don't know that I had something to do with, you know what I mean? But we'll talk about it,
100. So when was the first release of your creativity, and how did your peers respond to being involved in this hip hop industry?
Well, a long time ago when I was growing up, like, my name is Melvin R. Coleman, Mel Love, and being creative. I started off as a singer, so as an R&B singer, I had a record label called Love Records, and my peers used to tell me, "Why would you name it Love Records? That shit sound gay, or it sound like nobody's going to
I
sign
know
to you,
that.
Mel. So you need to chill with that. You know what I mean? Come up with a different name." So I said to myself, I'll think about it. You know what I mean? I just feel like Love Records is something because love is the ultimate. There's nothing else you can do without love in the world. So you got to look at it as embracing people, really loving and having a passion for what you do. So, I just started making Christmas cards. You know what I mean? Saying Love Records, and I was giving people my Christmas card with me standing there as a cartoon with one girl on one arm, another girl in the other arm, and another girl grabbing my leg. You know what I mean? And I gave everybody my Christmas card that say Love Records. So if you go back to the early, what could I say, before the 90s, you know what I mean? I was like in 87, 88, 89, then 90. I had my Christmas cards out. So that Christmas card, me that I
Hold on,
couldn't
hold on, Philly.
do it, but then doing it now, you know what I mean? I'm here.
Yeah.
So, I should have my Christmas card, my old Christmas cards that say Love Records on it. And, before I even did Link to Link, it was always Love Records, you know what I mean? Because me, Mel Love, and the love that I was giving to the people and doing what I was doing. So, to fast forward, I had a TV show called Follow the Flavor, which catapult everybody that's somebody today that I had on my TV show, along with my good friend Sean Blacks and Harlem Mad Dag, which his name is Mr. Stash right now. But these brothers right there, we grew up in the hood, Jefferson Projects. Big ups to Jefferson Projects. I love you all. You know what I mean? These are my brothers that we started the TV show with, Follow the Flavor, where we had Sean Puffy Combs, Jay-Z, Ice T, Ice Cube, Kirk Burrows, Mark Pitts, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Easy E. The list goes on. We had so
Yeah,
many
yeah,
people on a
yeah,
TV show. Like, we was like the first internet access. Because everybody used to come run home to just watch us. Follow the Flavor TV show from 3 to 4 hour-long show that we was doing. Now everything is short. Everybody's like half an hour and stuff like that. But we was really doing an hour-long shows, going to everybody's hood with the cameras, filming everybody that was saying that they was the hardcore or they was the best at what they do. I was really pulling up and showing up in their hood to let them know, like, I'm gonna put you on TV and represent your hood, represent your music, represent what you do. So we was traveling so many places, Wu-Tang Clan. I get to be with all these great individuals, you know what I mean? And I got stories with everybody. Everybody in the industry know me. Mel Love, Link to Link, and Follow the Flavor TV show. Only competition out there was nobody, really.
yeah, yeah, yeah. 100, 100. So are you still like, do you still got relationships with any of these artists like Jay-Z, Puffy, any of them?
Man, I love all of them, and I still have great relationships with everybody out there. You know what I mean? I never cut my ties. I never did anything to burn my bridges, even though I know how to swim, but I don't burn bridges. I'm here to do what I got to do and keep it real as can be and truthful. With Puffy's situation, I was managing Black Rob and G-Dep, due to Kirk Burrows being his assistant at Uptown MCA, then Bad Boy Entertainment. So, big ups to Kirk Burrows. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, you know, just to be a part of greatness, you know. Being at Uptown MCA showed me a different light, showed me the business, and it taught me how to deal with having your own entity as far as your own record company, which I have right now, which is Link to Link, you know. I gave Biggie Smalls his name when I was at Uptown MCA, you know, because he was about to get sued by another Biggie Smalls. He couldn't use the name no more. So, you know, we sat in the conference room with some great individuals and like Sybil Pink's, Puffy's ex-girlfriend who passed away, you know what I mean? God bless the dead to her. You know, Kim Porter. We had Keisha from Total in the building. We had Third Eye Jesse West, Q, you know, a lot of great individuals that was in this meeting when we was coming up with the name Biggie Smalls for Notorious B.I.G., you know, and we had to write down names that we came up with and everything like that. And, you know, I wrote down the name. I wrote down the meaning to the name, which was no to or I, oh, us, because I was having a conversation with God like I always do, asking him to give me the vision and the insight to come up with a great name for this man because I believe in him. Because before he even went to Puffy or anybody else, he sat with me and we talked and we had the conversation, you know, of, you know, him being scared going in there to talk to Puff, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when Mark brung him in, Kirk Burroughs, he got up and went to the bathroom, so he didn't see Mark Pitts come in and ask, yo, could Biggie sit in the room with you until he go talk to Puff to go handle the business, you know what I mean? So as he's sitting with me, I'm asking Biggie to rap for me and all that, you know what I mean? So when he rapped to me, I was like, yo, I can see everything that you talking about right now, family, you dope. When you go in that meeting with Puffy, let him know if he miss out on you, he be missing out. Just go in there that you the illest nigga in the world and that you have the confidence and that he can't get rid of you, because if he get rid of you, he's going to be missing out. When he came back out of that meeting with Puff, he came and grabbed me and gave me a hug and was like, yo, thank you. You fucking gave me the willpower, because he was scared, you know what I mean? So he was like, you gave me the courage to talk to this man, and when I did, he saw my vision. I rapped for him, and he seen exactly what you seen in me. Thank you, Mel Love. So me and Biggie had a great relationship. I used to take Biggie to the studio myself when he was on his off time from what he was doing with the company, all that, you know what I mean? I'm in books, you know what I mean, called Beneath the Hype, you know what I mean, with Miss Peggy. That's on Amazon right now. So she tells stories when I used to bring Biggie to her office and everything like that. But yeah, I got friends all over, you know what I mean? And it's Link to Link. We really worldwide, and we really the movement you want to move with, family. You know?
100. All right, let's talk about your new single, man. That's fucking the streets up, man, called Pull Up, man. Who produced the record and how did you create the record?
Well, that record came from my cousin, Young Show, you know what I mean, in South Carolina. He called me up and he was like, yo, Mel Love, you got to get with the time and you got to get with what these young boys is doing right now. You know what I mean? So, you know, I said, yeah, you're right about that. So he was like, all you have to do is just keep up to what they doing. And that's it. You good because you got hits. But if you don't put out those hits, nobody's never going to know. You know what I mean? So I want to put you on this record right here called Pull Up, and I want you to do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, family, send me the record, and we're going to do it. And I did the record, and it is what it is right now, that mad record companies and everybody's calling me right now saying, yo, Pull Up is the shit. So right now, I just got off the phone with Young Show. We prepping right now to shoot the music video. And then I'm going to go back in the studio and do a remix, because I'm trying to get some real people, you know what I mean, that's on the trap scene, like Fabio Foreign and them, you know what I mean, yourself, you know what I mean, to get on the record so we can do this remix, you know what I mean, do what we do, you know what I mean. I got to call out to my friend Cardi B and see if she can get on the record, you know what I mean. So I'm hype about this record. I'm real excited about it, and I know it's gonna go far, you know what I mean, God willing, you know, because it got a good feeling to it. And we ain't talking about what normal trap music is talking about. I think I came in with a different vibe, and we talking positive, but we keeping our stand too. You know, we doing what we do. We turning up and we pulling up on them.
100. So What's new for Male Love that's different from when you first started?
Man, I have a TV network now. Before I was on public access, they kicked me off of public access. They took what I taught them. That's why reality shows is out right now and everything like that. But right now, what's new for Mel Love, Link to Link and the team, we got Link to Link TV network on Roku, Amazon TV Fire Stick, and Apple TV, where we're about to launch, you know what I mean, the TV network, and we're going to be on because I want to see more of us on TV telling our stories, from documentaries to movies to cartoons to children's specials. It's all on there, even a nightlife. We on there, you know what I mean, doing what we got to do. So if anybody out there is a creative being as myself and you know, hit me up at linktolinkent.com, sign up, register, you know, and let's work. You know, I'm out here giving jobs to people. Myself and my business partner, which is my manager, Gigi, you know, we open up a store, you know what I mean, in Norwalk, Connecticut, called Gigi's Nail and Beauty Lounge, and we are full. We have everything in the store, you know what I mean. Get pampered when you come to the store, you know. That's hair, that's nails, and like the pedicure, the manicure, that's full body massage, that's waxing, eyelashes, makeup, you know what I mean? So come on in and, you know, get the experience that you need, you know?
Yeah. Okay, boss shit. Okay, boss. Yeah. Can I get a top 5 favorite artists of all time from you?
Say that again.
Can I get a top 5 favorite artists of all time?
Top 5 artists of all time?
Yeah, if you got one.
Myself.
100.
Because I do so many things out here, family, and I haven't released the beast in me yet. You know what I mean? But people will be able to listen to it once you listen to my records and everything like that. But I respect every artist out here for their craft and what they do. That's why I can't give no one a top 5 like that. And I only got to put it on myself right now because of the main hats that I wear. And I do have respect for all the artists out there right now. So I don't want to downplay nobody or my friends telling me, yo, why you didn't say me, this and that, you know, I'm hot. Everybody's hot, you know what I mean? So everybody's a top 5 in my eyes, family.
100. Hey, that's the best answer I done got this year, man, right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So okay, how do you feel about the state of New York music?
The state of New York music is a great scene right now. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing what they supposed to do. I'm hearing, you know, a lot of the OGs, they coming back out. They blending in together, you know what I mean? Doing what they got to do to survive out here. You know, the youngsters, they doing what they got to do. Only thing I'm saying is that, you know, for the balance, you know what I mean? They gotta, you know, put the guns down and put the gloves up. You know what I mean? Big shout outs to Zab Judah. You know what I mean? We working on that. Big shout outs to you know, a whole bunch of people out there. You know what I mean? Hector Camacho Jr., you know what I mean? Like I said, guns down, you know, gloves up. And that's an organization that, you know, personally, you know, I feel that a lot of people should stop the killing out there, you know, and you know, it's not worth it. You know, jail is not worth it. Stop making these people richer by sending people to jail and all that. You know what I mean? We need to stay out here in the world and fight this good fight with me. You know what I mean? We fighting for life right now. We living our life, and you know, we really pushing forward. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is, you know, the state of the music, you know, the music scene. I hold everybody accountable for their actions if they stop talking all that nonsense about killing and who they shot and who they going to get next and all that crazy nonsense, you know what I mean? And start really uplifting each other and start making sense out of your records, you know what I mean? Have some more concept and more content that you can give to the people and lead them the right direction. Don't have them jumping off a cliff, you know what I mean? Start talking about residual income, you know what I mean? So people can get rich out here so they can take care of their families and their good friends that's asking for the money, you know? Start putting them in place, you know? Start passing the torch, you know? Stop holding, you know, holding people back and, you know, doing what they got to do, you know?
100. I feel the same way, my nigga. So what do you have in the works for 2022? in 2023, and I mean the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023? What's new?
Well, like I said, the what's new right now is the artist that I'm working with, 500K. He is a hot artist out of Philly. You know what I mean? And real artist. He's being developed right now in the studio doing this thing. I got DP, real good brother to me from Phoenix, Arizona. We working on a comedy movie right now. You know, for the network and everything like that. Black Rob's son, Rob Lowe, working with him, Chris Murray, like it's Josh B, you know what I mean? My brother, you know, from Brooklyn. He's from Haiti. We got the song out right now called Swola. You know, myself with my album, The House of Love, that's coming out real soon. You know, and I appreciate Puffy for, you know, pushing love, pushing the envelope of love. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people come at me and they say, yo, Mel Love, Puffy's stealing your name and he's saying all this stuff. But at the end of the day, I am the real love and nobody can steal nothing from you. You know what I mean? There's so many stars in the sky. I just tell people you just got to shine bright, and who's going to shine the brightest. That's all. You know what I mean? The time is now for us to all come together and do the righteous thing out here. You know what I mean? So hopefully one day you'll see me and Puff Daddy in the studio making a love record for real. You know what I mean? The two loves coming together, expressing ourselves and really putting the love where it's supposed to be, and that's love and substance. That's the only reason why I came back, because the streets need love for real, not this bull crap that's going on. But I am love and substance for real, so let's make it happen.
Hey, and that's real, man, and that's why we gonna connect link to link, because I spread love. That's what I do. That's why I created this podcast, to show love and spread love around the whole 50 states, around the whole all the countries. You hear me? I'm talking about, this is the world thing. You hear me? This is the universe.
Right.
It's the universe we dealing with, you know. And if we spread love into the universe, we can create something new that ain't been done. I mean, it's been done, but it need to be done now.
Now, it needs to be done now, because you have to take out of content the racism that's going on. You got to take out religion. You got to take out all that stuff that's holding all of us back as human beings. And everybody just focus on being a human being. It's not about the color of your skin or nothing like that, because we all God's children at the end of the day. So once people get that concept and know that we all connected in a higher power, and that, you know, we can go back to telepathically just knowing the thought process of communication with one another, and instead of the telephones and stuff like that, we got to take it to the mindset of the people. You know, we got to stop allowing all this extra stuff to distract us. You know what I mean? And really go back into the basics of who we are as a people. So once we do that, there's no stopping us, because there ain't no stopping us now. We have all the technology in the world, and we still making stuff happen. Historic history, like now, we FaceTiming, we doing everything that we got to do to make things happen and make a change in this universe right now. And as long as people keep on putting that positivity out there in the universe, you're only going to get that back tenfold in abundance. It's going to come back to you.
Health and wealth. All right. How can you be reached via social media for features and bookings?
Oh man, you can reach me at linktolinkent.com on the website, or you can hit me up in the email at linktolinkent02@gmail.com. That's LINK, the number 2, LINKENT02@gmail.com. Or you can go to IG and hit me up at melvin.coleman.3994. You know?
100. So you got any merch or sponsors you want to represent?
Yeah, I got Link to Link, the movement you want to move with. We got jackets, we got t-shirts, we got hats, we got belt buckles, we got jewelry, we got anything that you need. And if we don't have it, we go out and get it, and just make a request and we'll have that for you on deck. Big ups to my sister. She started her new clothing company and everything like that. My little sister Nakia, you know what I mean? So China Rose, that's the name of her gear. You probably seen the shirt that I wore. It was a Link to Link China Rose shirt that I wore for the street sign of Black Rob street sign that We just did on 115th and First Avenue. You know, big shout outs to C Styles, Robert, Phil Jackson that helped me out from beginning to end. I love you, my brother. You know, dealing with the senators and the mayors and getting my permits and everything like that, you know what I mean, to make it possible for us to put Black Rob's sign up on 115th Street and First Avenue, because it's so ridiculous now that even with Puffy going up on BET, I figured that I was going to see Black Rob tribute or something like that, you know, but I didn't see nothing at all. So, you know, I got a call from Kirk Burroughs the other day. He told me, you know, big ups to you, Mel Love, and happy lifetime achievement award to you. And I was like, what? And he was like, you did it. Because he know the story, you know what I mean? All the stuff I used to work at Bad Boy and Uptown with Puffy and all of them. I seen Puffy's speech and everything like that, you know, and like he said, he shouted out everybody and he forgot about people's names and stuff like that. But he just got to keep it real with himself and start shouting out the real people that held them down 100%, that made you who you are today, family. And at the end of the day, I'm not even mad at you. Like I said, you'll see me and Puff in the studio one day so we can just shake it up out here and show love and substance to the world, because the streets really need love, and let's make it happen. You know, big ups to Kirk Burroughs, who got his book coming out. He got 3 books, he told me. Podcast coming soon, you know what I mean? So big ups to you, Kirk Burroughs, you know what I mean, for giving me the opportunity to be who I am today, even though I was going to be who I am today regardless. But big ups to you for giving me the job at Uptown MCA, Bad Boy Entertainment, and giving me the job to manage Black Rob, you know what I mean, to do all I had to do for that, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you for giving me that lane right there, and I did the best I can do, and I'm still here, still pushing forward. So, you know, anybody can get in contact with me. I'm all over the world. I'm everywhere you want to be, and I will pull up. I will call you back. I answer all calls and everything like that, so it's not a problem. Call me, book me for
Yeah,
shows, whatever.
100. We definitely gonna get you in St. Louis. Like, you know, we talking about that. We're gonna get that together. But I appreciate you coming on the platform. Much gratitude, much love, much respect. You know, it's an honor. You know, we just made history right here.
Nah, it's all good, family. We're gonna keep on making history, especially when I come down to St. Louis. I want to go see. Big ups to Nelly and the St. Lunatics, you know what I mean? Big ups to Jason Little, who I've been working with, that been my brother for a very long time, you know what I mean? He's from a group called Old School that Keith Sweat signed a long time ago, and they got hits out, you know what I mean? So y'all look up Jason Little, you know what I mean, the St. Louis area. He's fire, you know what I mean? He got some solo stuff that he's working on right now, so y'all check him out. Angie Stone, you know, Chino, the list goes on, family. Jodeci, big ups to Chalucci. He got Luch Ware right now, that's buzzing. Big ups to Mary J. Blige, you know what I mean? She doing her thing on Power, you know, with 50 Cent. Big ups to him, because I was on tour with them too. 50 Cent, Juvenile, Rough Riders, you know what I mean? Big shout outs to Duval County and Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you, OG, you know what I mean, for putting me on to that show right there. And I didn't even have a record out at the time when I was on tour with them. All you seen was Link to Link and G Unit and Lights. I was selling mixtapes, family, and I was making it and making my way through mixtapes, selling my mixtapes for $10 to everybody. Kanye West, all of y'all was playing my shit in Atlanta when we was out there, and I appreciate all of y'all, you know what I mean? Big ups to everybody, you know?
100, 100. Yeah, we just made history. I appreciate you again. This is another episode of When I Fell in Love with Hip Hop. I'm your show host, Israel Picasso. We tuning out of here. Peace.
Biggest shout outs to Israel Picasso. When I fell in love with hip hop, Link the Link, the movement you want to move with, I'm the outlet. All the plugs come to me. Mel Love, Link the Link. Cheer.
For sure.